Okay, Rice Creek. Here at Rice Creek, Stockton, Alabama. Gonna be trying to head to Jug Lake. Always an adventure. Looks like the water is pretty low. You can kind of see the rocks here at the boat launch. Normally it's up, I would say, about a foot when it's right. Going through Bayou Jasmine's probably going to be a little tough, but we're in a kayak. I think we can make it as long as there's no big, huge down trees I have to get out and go over. I think we'll be fine. But we are going to pick it up at some point in Bayou Jasmine. It is about 6 o'clock, like 6:01. So let's get to paddling and we will pick it up down the river. Up ahead of us here we have a pretty classic down tree situation, and this is going to be why kayaks are the way to go with stuff like this. So I've moved that front camera to my neck mount here. It's a brand new mount, and the reason I got this is so I can show stuff like this off. Of course, if you have a big boat, even a long john boat for that matter, getting through stuff like this can be a little on the tricky side. But with a kayak, it's not too bad. I'm gonna have to duck under this tree here. I've already taken my back camera pole down. The only thing you just gotta watch out for creepy crawlies, snakes, stuff like that. I don't see any. I have had some drop in my boat before. Had to kind of scoot on through that one. And so I know where I'm going up through here. And seeing that tree down like that makes me feel good that I'm going to have it mostly to myself. Obviously the cutter of that log right there has been in here before. But with this water being low like that, maybe they're not in here today. So these fish back here are going to be a little bit more unpressured. Almost in our little oxbow here, Jug Lake. So if you've ever watched the original Jurassic Park, there's the point where they're on the outside of the park and the gate opens up and he says, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." At that point, you know you're in like an entirely different area, a different era. That's how I always feel whenever I'm coming through this little canal here, right as the lake opens up. You know, it went from all of that shallow downed logs and things, and now it's just a grassy passageway. Wait till we round this little corner here. This grassy passageway is just gonna give way to a swamp oxbow lake. Let's see, hopefully you're getting all this. Check it out in all of its glory. Welcome to Jug Lake. We've got an alligator up there swimming off. He was minding his own business. Probably not a fan of me being in here. I have to imagine I'm the first person in here today, maybe the first person in here all week. Welcome to Jug Lake. If I had like there he goes. See what he is. bitty brim. Catfish bait, if we were catfishing. Okay, get a load. That's on the Zman. And that fish was kind of out in the middle. That's kind of what I was thinking with it being low tide like this. Oh shoot, that one hit as soon as it hit the water. That may be a little bit bigger one. Shoot, he's a dang, he's not long, but you know, he's got that good red color to him. I think he might make a little fish fillet. Now that was 2 casts back to back. We may have done found a little group of them here. Again, that was right out in the middle. You know, I ain't gonna argue with them. They want to be out in the middle. I sure ain't gonna argue with them. Anyway, like I was saying, that was a red-chested fish. Maybe the little fellas that we had biting were just too small, I guess. There it goes. Oh, that's a perch. That's a perch. I don't know if he'll go 9 inches, but that's a perch, my man. He might go 9 inches. We're in Alabama, so they have to be 9 inches. Oop, stop, buddy. Let's see what he'll go. 8.5 inches. So he gets to frolic another day. Some big old grinnell out here. What a grinnell. There he goes. It might be a, what is that, perch maybe? Yeah, it's a little perch. A little perch. I do believe that fellow will go 9 right there. See if he'll quit spinning on, ow, quit spinning on around. Pretty sure he's going to go 9. We're going to stick the board on him just to be sure. Yeah, about 9.5. So he's gonna go in there with our other buster. back out towards the middle. Maybe that's where they are, in the doggone middle. I know this joker ain't gonna make 9. Try him and see, but nope. It's an 8-incher. I sure don't mind sifting through them a little. That's a bigger one, I think. Let's see. Nope, not really. Not really, another little 8-incher. Yep, 8 even. Pretty fish. Put my board right here. I'm getting them like every cast. That may be a 9. Maybe. That may be a 9 right there. Yep, he's a 9. 9 even. Gotta quit horsing them. Not doing myself any favors. That one. Oh, that's a brim. Okay. We can horse him. Good brim. That one. Oh, that's a brim. Okay. We can horse him. Good brim. Okay. So this guy, he's got a little something going on with his side. I guess something took a swipe at him. Try to see if I can get it on the camera there. I don't think it's, I don't know. Tell you what, we're gonna let this guy go. He's a healthy fish. He'd be a good one to keep, but we're gonna let him go. There's one. I keep saying I ain't gonna horse him, but I'll get him to the water and horse him on in. Yeah, his garfish must be getting after these guys because he's got a nick on his tail too. So I know he's at least 9.5 inches. We're not gonna bother putting the board on him. I think he'll go. go. So now we've got 3 perch and 1 brim. There's our alligator friend. Like he's just bound and determined. Oh yeah, swing him on in. That fellow will go 9 for sure. Fellow will go 10. 10-incher. Ooh. 10-inch white perch. And that's a good one. I don't know if that's a fish or if that was a dang stick. Sometimes big old perch will feel that way too. It just felt heavy. What is that? Yeah. They'll fool you a little bit when they get that size. I almost feel like a slab white perch. What's that, brown? Oh man. Looks like a decent little brim. Yeah, it's a decent little brim, I think. Yep. All right. Still in there? Yep. Little brim. Decent little brim. Fat guy. Okay. Tiny perch. He wouldn't quite made the cut. Shoot, they're just out in the middle, aren't they? Golly. Well, that alligator's around there somewhere. I don't want to give him too much to think about. I just swing this guy in. I think this guy will go 9. At least. Yeah, about 9 3/4. Oh man, golly. He must have it good. He come airborne and he didn't come off. It's okay, little buster. Golly. Come on now, get off. Let's see if he comes airborne. Come on, come on, come on. He took it good too. I wish he'd get off. It's like little joker. There's our grinnell on the crappie. On the crappie jig. So the time is about 1:15, 1:16, I guess, pretty close to it. I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. My current plan is to take the Strike King tumbleweed, that dice bait, and try to hop it around back here and see if I can catch a bass, grinnell, white perch. That'll be another video. I bought a pack of those and I'm going to use them in different situations until I lose all 4 of them. But anywho, nevertheless, we did catch a lot of perch, caught a few bream, ended up catching a bass, a few grinnell, all of it on that Zman Shad Fryz, using our trusty Corrado BFS on this Major Craft trout rod. Nice limber rod. Action-packed morning. It is getting hot. Gonna hang out in the shade for a little while before I head back, but that's gonna do it for this video. I greatly appreciate you sticking around to the end. Please do the likes, subscribes if you haven't done all that. Let me know what you thought about the entrance to Jug Lake. Would you make a trip like that if you're a kayak or a boater? It's a very nice place, but getting in here can be kind of tricky some days, but it can be worth it. Anyway, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. See you on the next one.